Let us ruminate over the meaning of the message. You yourselves are our letter, found in 2 Corinthians chapter 3. We can consider a letter as a direct expression of what we hold in our hearts. Letters are means of conveying what is within one's heart, which cannot be seen visually. Today, our nature, character, and personality as Christians should fully reflect the grand teachings of the Bible. Let's take a look at 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 2. You yourselves are our letter, written on our hearts, known and read by everyone. Here, the saints are seen as a letter. You show that you are a letter from Christ, the result of our ministry, written not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of human hearts. The term "a letter from Christ" means that all of Christ's teachings and actions are reflected directly in our actions and daily lives. Simply put, being a Christian means becoming a walking Bible. Even without reading the Bible, by observing the actions, words, and attitudes of Christians, one should be able to think, wow, that is what the Bible instructs us to put into practice. That is the way of preaching that the Bible teaches. By looking at them, I can understand that the Bible contains teachings that we should help those in difficulties with words of preaching. In this way, people should be able to learn the teachings of the Bible through us. Apostle Paul's message, "You are a letter from Christ," means that our actions should allow others to understand the Bible without having to read it. Today, however, although many people claim to believe in God, there are not that many who live their life as a true letter from Christ. Please read Matthew chapter 7, verse 21.
Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven.
It is written that only the one who does the will of Father can enter the kingdom of heaven. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Keep the Passover. Women should cover their heads with a veil. All these words have been personally inscribed into us by Christ. Because you are His letter, you do exactly as it says. Since we are the letters written by Christ, we also keep the Sabbath day just as it is. Who wrote the command, keep the Sabbath day? Wasn't it written by God and by Christ? What about keep the Passover? It too was written by Christ and by God. Because you are His letter, you are now recording them exactly as they are. The commandments to keep the Sabbath day and the Passover are being inscribed on our hearts. Thus, we are the letters from Christ. However, there are numerous people on this earth who are not the letters from Christ. That is why Jesus says here, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. To take action on God's words, we must first have them in our hearts. Only those who have God's words in their hearts can move and act according to the words.